Okay, hi. For math today, you guys have a bit of a break because we're not learning anything new today. Today's kind of a catch-up day. Where I'm not able to post the morning math review because not everybody has done it yet. So fingers crossed that we're able to do that for Sunday. For math today, okay, three things that we're gonna go over. Number one is the SeeSaw task. Number two is Prodigy. And then I'm not really gonna go over Prodigy too much. I'm just gonna talk about it. And then number three is our Show What You Know, which is coming up next week. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So first of all, this was what you were supposed to do. So identify the pattern rule. This is on SeeSaw. Okay. This was supposed to be due on what day did I assign this? It was due yesterday morning. So I assigned this on Tuesday. Okay. So you need to look at this picture. Some people just made up like random patterns. You have to count this. This is figure one. Figure one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? 8 blocks in figure one. How many in figure two? So this is the question. Okay? It says make a table of values. So here you should label the table. Figure one, number of squares. Then you could use this as ordered pair. Okay, that's the exact same method that we've been doing for all of our math work, right? Like, let me just find an example. Here, right? Figure number of tiles, ordered pair. Okay, so that's what the table should look like, but I've left it up for you to do. So you fill in the 3 that we're given. Okay, then you need to do this part. What is the expression? How many blocks would the 20th figure have? Graph the pattern. Remember to use an appropriate scale. Also remember that you should have the axes labeled. So not just this is X and this is Y, but something more than that. Like what is specific within this? Like maybe you want to say figure number, for example. Okay. And then you plot the points. Okay. So that is what I am expecting to be done. Let me just see here. Okay. So most people have done it, just a few people have not. Okay, so Sammy, Jordan, Rajavi, Maddie, Rita, Christelle, Zaha, Quinn, and Amber. Okay, I'm going to give people who did it a positive point. So everybody, Amber, let's see, Jordan, Zaha, Sammy, Rita, Rajavi, Quinn, and Maddie. Okay, the rest of you guys, very, very good. Math task done. Now, the other thing is though, I am recording this as a homework mark. Okay, so you have, and the thing is, I'm giving this as like a free gift. You have the beauty to get an E on this. Okay, all that you need to do is submit it and then go back and then see what I've written and then resubmit it, okay, if I've made any comments to you. And please read carefully, because like sometimes when I'll say, okay, you also didn't label the axes, and then when I see you've resubmitted it, but you haven't actually done the things that I've said in like the comments, then it just like continues the process. And then I'm gonna cut this off on like basically Sunday, like it should be done today. Yeah, so because we're moving on to something else on Sunday. So that, okay, so if you already submitted it, check so that you can get it like a freebie E on this. It shouldn't be too bad to do, okay? So that's the first thing. The second thing is Prodigy. Okay, I extended this so you guys can do this like today. You should be able to do it. So I know only a few people have done this so far. What? No. That's weird. Oh. What? Okay, that's strange because I know that I saw it from last week. Okay, well, people who've done it, it's going to be extra practice for you to do. So you don't have any other math homework today other than just doing that. So it's really, 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 really good practice. If you already done it, then you're fine. I wrote that down. Anyway, if you've already done it, like I know like Zaha's done it, Alex has done it, Daisy's done it. I think someone else even went on there yesterday and did it. Anyway, if you did it, you're fine. But other people, make sure you get on there and do that. Again, that's the type of thing that if you're on like a cusp, like RA to CA, then if I see that you put the effort into doing that, then that's what helps you go up to the higher grade. Plus, you'll know it better. Okay, and then the third thing that I wanted to go over today, quickly, is, okay, so on our math page, I posted this yesterday. We are doing a Show What You Know. It will be open book again, which is going to be next week, okay? And the cool thing is, we are, like, it's actually super impressive. We're like totally on track to finish everything in grade 6 math before the end of the year. I think that like that's not a very common thing right now with like e-learning, but I think it's very important that we get through everything in math, so that you guys are like very, very like you're exactly at the level that you need to be at going into grade 7, so that you're not like the teacher like teaches something and just like, we don't know this, and then like you should know it. So hopefully at least our class of 25 will be really, really, really well set up for going into grade 7. Yeah, so we're doing really well. We only have one more thing to learn. So I'm just gonna quickly show you this review guide. I suggest that you like open it and then like maybe even wanna print it off. Okay, so May 20th. Okay, I've written a few like these little mini bullets underneath are like, okay, what this kind of actually is. And it's all kind of the same stuff. So the first thing, demonstrate an understanding of the relationship within tables of values to solve problems. So that's where you figure out pattern rules based upon a table. You might need to figure out the expression using a variable based upon the pattern rules. And then maybe there's also going to be an involvement of story problems to then like make up a table of values. Okay, so everything relates to that table. Then the next thing is represent generalizations arriving from number relationships using equations with letter variables. So that's what we've done, right? Equations and expressions. So an equation is where you have an equal sign, right? And then expression is where, equation has an equal sign and a variable, and then the expression just has the variable. So those are pretty much like kind of like basically the same thing. Next, represent and describe patterns and relationships using graphs and tables. So that's like the same thing, but now we're into graphs, right? That's the thing that we've been doing over the past week. So you might have to build a graph or work backwards from a graph to develop the pattern rule, the expression, and then maybe like solving, like how many squares would be in figure 20, kind of like the seesaw thing we've been doing over the past couple days. The next thing is express a given problem as an equation in which a letter variable is used to represent an unknown number. So that's the exact same thing. I don't even know why that's like a specific thing, but anyway, we've done that. Then this last one is what we're going to be doing next week, and it's actually super easy and like kind of fun. So demonstrate and explain the meaning of preservation of equality concretely and pictorially. So concrete is with numbers and then pictorially is with pictures. So basically it's balancing equations, which I'll teach you, and it's actually, it's kind of fun. That's why we do it last. So that's on Wednesday, okay? Then that is perfect because then on Thursday, we're gonna go over it, assuming that everyone does it. And then you won't have any homework for going into Eid for math, which is awesome. Because we're gonna have I think we're gonna have a 5-day break for Eid. I think it's gonna be like full week next week. And then the following week, I don't know, this is what I've heard, maybe you guys know more. They're predicting that Eid is gonna be called Sunday, Monday, Tuesday of the following week. So perfect, so we'll be starting a new unit after we get back from Eid. Okay, there you go. So people who haven't done the morning math, that's number 1. Number 2, SeeSaw edits. Number 3, Prodigy. And then that's it for math, because you guys that's it. You don't really have anything to do for the weekend. Okay, good job, and see you soon.